So, on the heels of Senator Alex Padilla being taken down while confronting Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, in New York City comptroller and Democratic mayoral candidate Brad Lander is the latest politician to clash with immigration officials. Take a look.
I will let go when you show me the judicial warrant. Where is it?
Where is the warrant? You don't have authority to arrest U.S. citizens.
We are not going to allow Donald Trump to wreck the rule of law, to deny people due process, and to turn our country into something that doesn't meet its obligations under international law.
Now, some people are dismissing these acts as political theater. But I tell you, this is the third one, because first it was Ross Baraka
in New
in
Jersey.
Newark,
Padilla,
and
now Lander.
And they've dropped. They say it's kind of mixed, because they said they dropped the charges, but nobody is sure if they've dropped the charges. But they've dropped the charges against Ross Baraka, and they dropped the charges, I think, against Padilla.
Why would they even charge them? They're the victims of it.
Well, there's still one. There's still a person. Her name is Representative LaMonica McIver.
Yeah,
she was indicted on 3 criminal counts that allege she broke the law. She says these charges are politically motivated. So what's going on?
Well, you talk about law. I mean, what happens here? The guy is just going to...
They're allowed to. They're legally
I can tell you what's going on here, because it's unconstitutional and it's illegal. I think AOC, during a House Oversight Committee hearing, stressed that the Republican majority is anti-legal immigration in the United States, as well as illegal immigration, because, well, let's take a look at what she had to say.
When they say illegal versus legal immigration, they are trying to end legal status in the United States as well. Correct, Governor Pritzker, with the end of TPS and making people undocumented by removing legal status, ending legal status, and then having the audacity to call them illegal when they were here documented, correct?
And that's what's happening in the courthouses. So they're going through the process. They're going to court so that they continue checking in, continue their due process rights, and then they are being arrested when they're leaving court. And that's why I think you're seeing so many politicians standing up for the rule of law, which we really need. And actually, what is going to be very interesting to me is that recently the first U.S. bishop appointed by Pope Leo is mobilizing priests to accompany migrants at immigration court as of June 20th. I want to see what the optics are going to be when they start arresting priests.
You know what bothers me when I see something like that is, why are these ICE agents wearing masks?
Yes.
I mean, they're completely
Well, they said COVID
anonymous.
was over, so why,
yeah, well,
why are
during
they
COVID,
wearing
a lot
masks?
of these people were objecting to the masks. I mean, is it a raid or a Halloween party? Come on.
Yeah.
They're wearing masks so that you don't identify them.
And what does that mean?
That is very jackbooty.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
it is
like
and it
that.
isn't, because we were just talking about politicians being targeted and how violent right now political violence has given, you know, like, is happening left and right.
Yep.
So I did read that one of the reasons is these ICE agents' families are being targeted as well, which that's not the way to do it either. But I think the problem with the whole messaging here is this is awful. These state officials have the right legally to show up at these ICE centers are supposed to be transparent. You're supposed to be able to go see them. So all of this is wrong. And I actually think if you have a system that's been broken for decades, fix it going forward. Don't haul everyone out of the country that has already been here and has established themselves. That's the inhumane part.
Well,
is they've actually
system.
But on the border right now, they are down lower than they've been. It's actually 93% decline since last May. And that was what most people agreed on, is let's get people in line so the people that are doing it properly are coming in.
So what do you think this is all about?
This is all a retroactive mass deportation without due process. That is not what anyone
It's
wants.
not what the majority of Americans
It's sort of
want.
a distraction from all the horrible things that he's doing to this country.
This is pretty horrible. I don't know if it's a good distraction.
There's a lot of distraction going on. People losing their rights, they're losing their Medicaid. Come on, everybody's getting hip to that now.